International standards, Filipino professional gain a competitive edge in the ASEAN region and globally. So, in meeting the international standards, Filipino teachers or Filipino professionals will compete in the ASEAN and regional standards. There are high chances that when the teachers or the professional is taking the CPE, they will be they will yeah, the CPD will help them to be competitive. And by taking the CPD, they can be aiming for a more job opportunity and but then, yeah, abroad and they can have opportunity abroad and here in the Philippines also. So the last purpose is to improve professional competence contributes to the general welfare, economic growth, and development of the nation. So as I've said kanina, this CPT can help not only the teachers or the professionals but also with the socio-economic growth of the country. So this CPT, which are obtained by the teacher, can also develop the nation's yeah. And we're down to the number of CPT units required. So can you rate people? Yes, Katrina.
Number of CPD units required. Article 3, Section 10 of the same CPD Act states that the CPD is made as a mandatory requirement for the renewal of professional identification card of all registered and licensed professionals. For the professional teachers group based on Professional Regulatory Board for Professional Teachers on Resolution number 11, series of 2017, the following grantings are required.
So the law states that in order for the teacher to renew his or her license, he or she should take the CPD. Yun yung sinasabi ko kanina, hindi sila makakapag-renew or mawawalan sila ng lisensya kapag hindi sila mag-take ng CPD. So for the professional teacher base, from the professional teacher resolution date, in 2017, ang kailangan nilang credit units is 15. Noong December 2017.
Rolling.
Okay na? Yes. So back to our topic. Gaya ng sabi ko kanina, teachers will not be able to renew their license pag hindi sila kumuha ng CPE. So, merong requirements in taking credit units. Nung back when December 2017, ang kailangan nilang units is 15. So, January to December 2018, 30 credit units, and January onwards, 2019 onwards is 45 credit units. So there are ways by which professional teachers can earn their credit units. Any idea kung ano yung mga yun?
Seminars, papers, and
Ano ba? Pwede magtaas ng is that in order to attain or gain their credits, they should take training from accredited BRC organization or CPD providers. Yun lang yung professional. Then we go to academic track. This refers to the completion of master's degree, completion of candidacy to the doctorate program, completion of doctorate program, completion of postdoctorate diploma, and being a recipient of a professorial chair grant and or fellowship grant. So, like sa teaching field, for us soon para makakuha tayo ng makakuha tayo ng credit units, we should take the master's degree. Tapos mag-proceed tayo if you want to take the doctorate degree. Kunin natin to take para makapunta sa higher level or higher rank. So, take note that only completion of master's degree is given full credit of clinical units. So, tsaka lang tayo makakakuha ng 45 credit units if natapos natin ang masteral and madadagdagan yung kapag magdo-doctorate. So next, we have the self-directed track. This includes training offered by non-accredited CPD providers. In addition, self-directed track includes serving as an accreditor. It also includes study tours and social-civic activities using the profession. So self-directed, sa title pa lang, self-directed siya ang kinakailangan ng formal but always na align dapat yung purpose mo sa CPD. Pag kukuha ka ng, pag-a-attend ka ng seminars and such, pwedeng dapat pala ay connected siya sa CPD. It is like the professional were there, they conduct training and seminars but did not go the formal accreditation. But they can apply for CPD and be awarded CPD units by the CPD accreditors or the council. And last, the productive scholarship. This means that the professional teacher has developed program, training module, curricular guide, or any other resource materials. So dito na yung sinasabi ni Katrina kanina, na in order for them na, yun nga, sinasabi ko kanina na, pwede silang makakuha ng credit units kapag nakapublish sila ng researches or other papers. So, they should be creating a module or a thesis or a dissertation, or even better if they publish a technical paper into a journal, professional journal. And now we will go to the template of CPD plan. May template siya kasi gagawa ang person ng plan. So before we go to the template of the CPD plan, we will now go first to the purpose of the CPD plan. So a CPD plan is a proof that a professional teacher has made his or CPD his or her way of life in the formulation of CPD plan, which she religiously follows whether monitored or not monitored by his or her superior, because minomonitor niya ang kanyang sarili. So, dapat pag gumawa ng CPD plan ng isang future teacher, dapat, pag pumasok siya sa CPD, dapat meron siyang CPD plan. So, developing a personal CPD plan helps teacher leaders develop purposely. So, made-develop yung kanyang thinking and such kapag na-follow niya yung kanyang template in CPD. Tapos, professional teachers formulating their respective things of CPT culture of professional teachers. So with that, the negative attitude towards the mandatory CPT hopefully fade away. We hope to reach a point where professional teachers will oblige themselves to go through CPT and not because it is mandatory. So, basically speaking, kapag pag willing ang teacher na gumawa ng CPT plan, hindi na magiging, sorry sa term pero, hindi na magiging mababa ang quality ng teachers kapag pumasok sila sa CPT plan. ICPT, Continuing Professional Development. So, we will now go to the objectives. So, example lang ito, parang pag nagtuturo ka na naman, what is your objectives? Di ba? What competence will I enhance? Tinatanong mo sa sarili mo kung ano yung pwede kong i-enhance, yung knowledge ko about the topic. Tapos sa method and strategies, what professional activity will I undertake to achieve my objective? So, anong gagawin ko para makuha ko yung objective na yan? And sa resources, anong gagamitin? So, time frame, when do I have to expect to have accomplished? Kailan ito matatapos? Ano ang expected time mo para matapos yung CPT na yan? Tapos, success indicator, what PPSD competence would I have enhanced? Ano nga yung mga competence ng PPSD? Ano yung report? J. So, last, what learners perform would have been improved. Ano yung mga improve ng students kapag nagtuturo tayo with aligning to our CPT plan. And parang same lang naman kanina. Ito na yung full example of the CPT plan. Yung tanong kanina, what do I need to improve? What do I need to improve my teaching? So preparation of CPT, PPT. So what objective should I do to address my need? To make a PowerPoint for at least 5 lessons. What activity I should undergo? Siyempre, tutorials. And resources needed. Alam naman ng mga sakong tao. So, sino mo isuro? Diba? So, lang ibagbagi. Tapos, doon tayo sa material. What materials or how much cash do I need to address my need? Or siyempre laptop ay CD. Tapos yung time frame, when am I supposed to have address my needs? So, siguro nagsimula siya mga June last year. Or March, gano'n. And then, sa expected outcome, makakagawa siya ng 5 PowerPoints. So, sa expected outcome, what result does this activity have on my teaching and my students' learning?